Welcome back to Video Games Awesome Live. This is our last segment today. This is kind of old news now. Wasn't able to be as timely on it as I wanted to, but did you guys know that there was a big California proposition law motion that wanted to make it a felony, a criminal act to sell a mature-rated game to a minor? Currently,
I read about that.
Movies, like the movie industry, regulates themselves. All of the retailers kind of agree to try their best, and they do, to not sell R-rated movies to kids. But they don't go to jail if they do it.
Yeah. You get an angry Christian mother calling.
Yeah, or I think that maybe I don't know if this happens in the States, but I think that in some states, in some countries, there is like a self-imposed penalty or fine system on all the retailers for it.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's not a freaking felony.
Yeah, it's not a crime.
But they were proposing that because video games are so interactive and such a more immersive experience, that it's more visceral and dangerous for young minds. And so selling a mature-rated game to a kid should be the same as selling pornography to a child. They tried to put this through, but it went all the way to the Supreme Court, and here this is going to sum up what happened.
Oh, God.
You know these.
Oh, God, yeah.
日渐血腥的电动玩具是很多小朋友的最爱，可是有很多人担心这些电玩对他们
Worrying about the influence on their young minds.
What did they win
禁
there?
止商家贩售血腥电玩给18岁以下的孩童。
No.
可是最高法院日前决定
The Supreme Court fighting with the lawyers.
法官斯嘉丽亚代表发布，
7-2 vote.
他说
They
美
won.
国是保护言论自由。
Did you know these are supposed to be funny?
Yeah, they kind of got wind of that they're good.
No, they actually were originally supposed to be funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've been doing these for a long
really?
time. Everybody always thought that when the Tiger Woods came out that they were supposed to be like serious.
孩童接触跟性有关的内容。
So yeah, it's saying the same as pornography. I could have done my spiel while I played this, I guess, with the volume down. This is just the advertisement for their channel. Yeah, those guys are very self-aware anyways. So,
Good.
so Jon Stewart weighed in on it. And this is why I'm covering this mainly. I was debating covering this on the show because it was kind of a serious topic and not really for our type of show, but then this changed my mind. Here we go.
Oh.
As many of you know, many of you follow the court, the Supreme Court's term ended this week with a raft of new rulings. One ruling in particular caught my eye.
The court struck down a law passed by the California legislature in 2005 and signed into law by then-Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger that made it a crime to sell or rent video games.
Friggin' Schwarzenegger of all people.
18.
Yeah, really.
Oh, wow, that's got to be a huge disappointment for Schwarzenegger, a man who fought so hard for so long to protect kids from images of gratuitous violence. It's all right. The state has no place keeping kids from buying violent video games. Big deal. You know what? I agree with that. I used to play video games, Space Invaders, Doom. How bad could the game?
Oh, God, no, 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 no.
Oh! 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 Oh my God! I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh! Oh! That! Get some ice!
I want him to show the
Can the
ripping in half
states
one.
place any restrictions on content sold to minors?
Justice Scalia, in his opinion, said that government might be able to restrict sexual materials, but not violent and other materials.
Oh. What? So I guess that's good news for today's graphically violent video games, bad news for older sexy gaming classics like Super Mario boners.
Such a shitty joke, but they ate it up so hard.
Just look at his face, though.
Yeah, I guess. When you look at Mario's face.
He's into it.
Nice job, Sam. Clear what we're talking about here. Fair warning. This is really fair warning. You may find this next clip, in fact, I'd be truly surprised if you don't.
Oh, God,
In all
yes.
seriousness, shocking and offensive. It's like an interactive animated snuff film. So if you are sensitive to violent imagery, now might be a good time to go to another room and have filthy, disgusting,
Realized it was
deviant
called
sex.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
In this
Kombat,
case,
yeah.
Brown versus Entertainment Merchants Association, the U.S. Supreme Court determined 7-2 that the state of California has no interest in restricting the sale of this this game.
Oh, it still gets me. Look at that face.
I know.
He's so upset.
No interest in restricting the sale of that game to children. But if while being disemboweled, this woman were to suffer perhaps a nip slip, regulate away. Personally, I don't know if video game violence affects children, but I am worried that the games are affecting judges that have to look at them. Like in the Wisconsin Supreme Court.
I'm going to wrap up. Apparently, he wraps up here saying that this guy, she's accusing him of having strangled her during a meeting, putting her in a headlock, choked her when they'd had a disagreement. I'm assuming it was like some end of like the day and they were just like, oh, we should just, agree, or trying to like be more familiar than they should have been as Supreme Court justices. And now, and she went overboard and is accusing him. And the best part about it is that they were in all the rest of the justices can't agree on what happened. They're like, in the freaking judicial system of all places, friggin' Supreme Court justices can't even be good witnesses.
Wow.
To a disagreement. Like, anyways, all right, so that's kind of off topic.
I like the term nip slip.
Nip slip? Or, what is it? Costume malfunction or whatever they call it from the Janet Jackson
Wardrobe
times.
Oh my god, a wardrobe malfunction.
All right, so that wraps us up today on Video Games Awesome. That's it, I guess. See you later. I don't know. Post show in a bit.